Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sun Up on 7. You're here enjoying the rain with us. I hope everybody that's going off to work or to school wish you a safe journey. Drivers, please be careful as well. It's time for us to talk about the National MSME Roadshow. And if you're wondering what MSME stands for, it stands for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises. So the roadshow is getting started, and of course, there are several dates that are going to be taking place in different municipalities. So this is a call for you to sign up and get to know what to expect at the different locations. So joining us today on our couch, we have Ishmael Quiroz, Executive Director of the Economic Development Council. Ishmael, good morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
How are you feeling this rainy day?
Great.
Great? All right. I'm glad the rain didn't, dampen your spirits.
Exactly.
That's good. That's very good. And also, we have Ms. Nikki Agustin, the Marketing Manager and Communications at BELTRAIDE.
Yes.
How are you, Ms. Agustin?
We're dry.
That's good, right? That's really
a good thing right now.
Yeah. Like I shared with you earlier, we thank you for the effort and the commitment to join us today on our couch. It really means a lot to us, because we have to make that extra effort to get out of bed and get here.
Especially on days like this.
So
one of these
thank you
call
to you
in and
both.
be like, I'm a little bit sick. I'm sick enough, but I just don't want to get up. So we really appreciate. And it's a drive to us,
Yes.
so all of that. Thank you. And it's a very important conversation. It's a call to have other people know and be aware, like how they can be able to tune in and be a part.
Yeah.
And so, in that same effort, I want to ask, we like to know the brainchild, the reason why we come up with initiatives like this. So tell us, I guess, you could tell us,
Sure.
how did this come to be? What was the thought that said, you know what, we need to have a road show?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I think we need to shine a spotlight on the wide range of small businesses that have popped up in recent years. Mm-hmm. And that alone, I think, is very exciting for Belize. But you couple with it things like digital wallets, delivery services that are very, connecting people, buyers and sellers across the country. And it really makes for an interesting time. Now, government, and that's an example of where private sector is stepping up to fill a gap. Government also has its role to play.
Yes.
And so recognizing that government is very important in terms of the programs offered, the policies, the rules, the laws. The Prime Minister really mandated us as a team out of his office to really do something for micro, small, and medium enterprises, which form such a big part of our economy. And so the effort is really to deliver something that has positive impact to encourage small businesses to grow, to keep alive, to keep growing, and to just really make business happen.
Awesome.
I want to ask a quick question because we have like a wide range of viewers, right? Very young ones. So when you hear the term road show and like maybe we think we get it, but can we just give a little definition to that so people can understand, and put into context what is a road show?
Well, in this case, when we talk about a road show, and if you listen to our ad, it ends with "You're ready for the road," and we know that means carnival time. But in this case, what we're doing is ensuring that we're bringing these different activities to you. So we hit the road, we hit the ground, and we ensure that in the farthest reaching villages that you're able to access services that otherwise you may not be able to come out and access. So I think that's a very important part of why we're doing the road show also, because we could have launched something and said, hey, well, we have, it's separated in 3 different days. On the first day, we're doing trainings. On the second day, there's a formalization clinic. So that's where we have these different agencies like registry that you can come in, Social Security, and register your business. So a huge part of it is being able to bring these services to you, and we hit the road to get that done. So that's the idea behind what we're trying to do. And of course, on day 3, we have this pop-up session because we know pop-up markets are a big thing right now.
We love
Belize,
those.
and the traveling markets. So we have them for the final Fridays in each areas, and we're encouraging the businesses, and it's free. They can come out and then sell their stuff at that pop-up market.
Ms. Nikki, you mentioned something as in regards to businesses coming to register as part of this roadshow. What are the benefits of MSMEs coming to register?
Formalizing their business. So I think there are several benefits to that. I know usually when we speak about formalization, there are some businesses that shy away from it. But I think they need to look at the other part of what it means to formalize. There are several different loans or even grants that are offered to businesses who have their things together. And their
Right.
things together meaning your business is registered, you're paying taxes for your people, you're paying taxes for yourself, because there's benefit for you also paying taxes for yourself in the longer run. So when we think about that formalization aspect of it, that's what we're trying to encourage, because there are certain grants that are coming up, there are certain incentives from the government that is given to those who have their businesses formalized. So that's what we're trying to encourage.
And if I may, other benefits include protecting what you invest in. Because when you register your business name, and if you go the next step and you register as a company, nobody can take that name away
Right.
from you.
True.
So there are different things that businesses, yes, we can start out small, but as you grow, as you try to expand your business, as you hire new employees, things like that, having rights, having protection for yourself as an investor is important. And as Nikki mentioned, you can then participate in different programs and contribute to things like the Social Security for your employees, so that then everybody contributes and it's a
right.
better system for everybody.
Thank you
If
for
I'm not
sharing that. Yeah.
mistaken, there is a tax exemption taking place right now for about 4 years, right? For people that register. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I think that is something too where people
Yeah.
gonna like, I don't want to register because I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want to take
Right,
money,
yeah.
make any kind of money. No, I watch how they try take it.
Yeah.
Can you like just shed some light on that so people can know, no, this is an encouragement, because
Exactly.
it's way more than that. It's way
Yeah.
more, and we also have an exemption taking place for about 4 years. So, Mr. Curious, could you talk a little bit about that for me?
Yes, so when you register your business name, a part of it is registering for a TIN number, your tax identification number with the Belize Tax Service. And yes, it's one of the reasons why a lot of businesses might prefer to be under the radar, not operating formally. But there is not a real fear when you're starting out, because you have to go up a certain threshold before you even start to pay
Right.
tax anyways.
Okay.
And so this is just really re-emphasizing that there is no danger in you having to pay tax immediately when you register. And government is saying that by saying, look, you have a tax, you're completely free and exempt from taxation for a period of 4 years upon registration. And this is something huge,
It
because
is.
it's government saying, look, we want you to be formal, we want to be able to help you. And so don't fear, just come on in. And this is why we're taking the services
Yeah.
out to the nation, so that people can have a first-hand knowledge of what's the facts, what is the reality, what's the truth behind registration.
That's
I think it's
beautiful.
very
Yeah.
important in terms of what Ishmael is mentioning, in terms of people getting a real understanding of what taxes you actually pay, what you don't necessarily have to pay, because there's a lot of fear in the unknown. So the roadshow brings a lot of answers to these questions that you may have also. So I think that's important for people
Yeah.
to come out, because somehow that's the fear that, tax me and take everything
Take all
from
the
me.
money
And
out, make
that's
nothing.
not true.
Because honestly, like a lot of businesses just popped up because people wanted to make a means, from job loss and that kind of thing. So some people, they just are focused on
It was a
making
side
money,
hustle
but
and it
do not
wasn't
have like the whole
Mm-hmm.
business conscious aspect, right? So this is a really good orientation into.
And
into
that's
that,
one of
yeah.
the other benefits of formalization, that you begin to have to, keep track of your expenses. You have to know, you have to budget. And so it really helps you to have that discipline to grow your business in a more professional way.
I know BELTRAIDE is really big on educational training. So can you talk a little bit maybe about one or two of the aspects that's going to happen in the training so businesses can know? Because this is coming to you. So
Yes.
it's exceptional, exciting that, you're getting this firsthand.
Yeah.
Can you talk about
So
that?
I know Ishmael just mentioned in terms of business development, but that's business continuity. You're talking about those who created businesses out of COVID because of a need, but there are some businesses that weren't able to survive because of COVID. So those are important topics that we also want to touch on in terms of day one. You're looking at marketing. How do you, especially with social media and digital marketing right now, that is important for a lot of businesses to learn, because some of them you can't find them anywhere online.
Yeah.
So those are some of the trainings. And of course, we have the normal customer service training, because I think that still remains important. How do you talk to your people,
Yeah.
and how do you provide these services to people? Because sometimes we hear, have the best customer service. So it's trainings like that that we have that will be happening on day one. And design thinking is relatively new for a lot of us in Belize. But what design thinking training does is have you think outside of the box in terms of now, how do you provide a service or a good that your customer actually wants? And so that's what it helps you with, at least for the day one of these trainings.
I like that. Like I did a training with BELTRAIDE, and one of the things that was emphasized was accounting and auditing. And like a lot of small businesses, they were just making their daily income, but we're not keeping record to see,
Yeah.
how is my business growing or how can I invest in that. So
That's one of the training also.
Yeah, yeah.
So that will be there also.
So on the screen, viewers are seeing the roadshow dates. For any viewer that is thinking about wanting to attend, is there would you give them some recommendations as to what they need to bring? Any business details or something, so that when they get there, they can register without any setbacks?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think for existing businesses, perhaps, having a clear idea of what your business is about, what you're doing, will help the process of communicating, right? So that
Okay.
the trainers can understand where you are in your business life cycle. For people who have ideas, maybe just writing it in a paragraph to say, look, this is my idea and I'm thinking of doing this. So just having that thought process, that clarity of what it is that your business is about or what your idea is about can help begin the discussion.
Beautiful.
And I like that
Yeah.
you said that about an idea, because now it kind of opens it for people that are thinking of
Yeah.
going into a business, because that's why we have the registration process
Yes,
too as
exactly.
well. Where we're not just only catering to people that have a business that's been a COVID baby, as we call it sometimes, or somebody that's been existing for a very long time. This is for people that have an amazing idea, just don't know how to fully put it on paper or don't know what's the next step to make this actually become a business. You can also come to the roadshow and get the full 9 yards on everything that you need to know when it comes to registration, taxes, marketing. Every single thing is going to be there compact in 3 days for you.
Exactly. And just a reminder that we do have day 2, which also includes these SBDC, for example, SBDC, which is BELTRAIDE's Business Development Center, who will help you in terms of now signing up with us, being a client of BELTRAIDE, and creating a business plan. So that's in terms of you're talking about those who just have an idea, SBDC walks you through how to take it from idea all the way, and if you look at BELTRAIDE, all the way to export. And we have the other manager here, Ms. Shahira McCoy, who is from that export Belize unit. So you have all the support that you need on this road.
Sounds like an overall win at this
Overall
roadshow,
win,
right?
because
And it's all free.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
free.
we love free things. So free, and it's gonna be going to your district too as well. So it's not even like they say, how they said the only Belize to get it, or the only Bilma plan. No,
Exactly.
honey bunch of oats. Everybody is gonna be able to get it. So they can
Right.
go on BELTRAIDE's page to
Yes.
go and see the schedule. Where else can they be able to go and find the schedule?
Press office.
Press office, Government
Press
of Belize
office.
Press office.
And if they have any questions, can they also message in?
Yes, so the numbers are there. If they have any questions, I can't read them offhand right now. We have about
problem.
3 or 4 different numbers that you can access, and you can WhatsApp us or you can call us if you have any questions regarding the roadshow. Of course, online we do have the sign-up form, so they can register online. Just go to our BELTRAIDE page. It's everywhere on our BELTRAIDE page right now, so
Sure,
you'll
it's
be
pinned
able
to the top.
Yes. So you'll be able to see the link for the form and sign up. You could decide if you want to sign up for just day 1, all 3 days, anything. But we're really encouraging the MSMEs to sign up for the pop-up show, because that is for you. And I just want to mention also that what we're doing is working with the Ministry of Tourism, because we think that it's very important that our hotels have local products there. We need to stop seeing the made in China and seeing made in Belize in our gift shops and so forth. I mentioned about the art that we have, that we also need those to be a part of our hotels. So that's also a huge part of what we're doing and working with the Ministry
Yeah,
of Tourism.
and the beauty
to
about the
get that
pop-up shops is the networking that goes on, right? So you're able to get raw materials for other businesses. So the networking is so valuable.
Absolutely.
That goes on there.
Absolutely, hand in hand with what Nikki is encouraging in terms of encouraging businesses to sign up for the pop-up, is that at the end of it, a national MSME directory will be launched with the information collected of all the businesses that participate. So make sure that you participate, because you want to have access to that free marketing at the end of the day, because you'll be able to go and search what's being produced by who and connect.
Right.
And so for the pop-up shop as well, the public is going to be informed on all these locations too, so that they can be able to come out and support, right?
Yes, we're sharing it. I hope that Channel 7 is airing it right now. On their-
We are, yeah.
I'm just making sure so that the public is also aware that, yes, on the Friday, and it's going to be every Friday from next week Friday all the way until the end of October.
Wow.
So it's in different places, but it's every Friday, because we're doing this every week. for the next couple months. So yes, the public can also come out. You can buy. We're encouraging public to come out and support the MSMEs. That's very, very important also. But it's also, like we said, we're creating that space for MSMEs and for that linkage to be able to happen.
And it's a free for anybody that wants to set up their booth. It's free for them. I want to stress that because sometimes you have to
free,
pay.
yeah.
Free training, free information, free setup to allow collaboration for people to buy your thing because you want to buy your thing.
Yes.
And all of that good stuff. So make sure you go and check out the Facebook page, register online. If you have some problem with the registration or whatever, message in. I believe you could probably email too as well.
You could email, you can call, you can WhatsApp.
All it is available for you guys, and it's free because you could use internet, So please make sure, as we're wrapping up this segment, is there any final words, any last push or encouragement you want to give to people out there that either have a business or thinking about having a business?
Mm-hmm. Just on the point of people who are thinking of having a business or want to participate in pop-up for the first time, now is the time because it's free. You'll have hand-holding. It's a good practice, practice for when your municipality has their pop-up or traveling market or something like that, that then you can jump in ready because you've experienced it and you know how it's supposed to run.
Definitely.
Yeah. And of course, I just want to encourage the MSMEs to sign up, to come out. I also want to encourage Buy Belize. I think that's very, very important. I know that many countries, even in this region and in the US, they're pushing Buy USA, they're pushing Buy Jamaica. So it's Buy Belize. Support your local Belizean entrepreneurs. The quality of the products are amazing. Yes. And I think that's what people need to understand. So we hope that people come out, we hope that they register, and we hope to see them at the roadshow.
Beautiful. Thank you.
All of that great stuff, guys. It's all packaged for you. 3-day full course meal, if you want to call it like that. And don't miss out. If you can't go to one day, go to the next 2 days. There is the flexibility, but come out for if you are a business owner, if you're somebody thinking about it, it's all for you. Tell a friend if they didn't hear this conversation, share it with them. But let's get people out and let's get that information in our heads to grow as a nation. And so I just want to thank you so much for this initiative. I can't wait to see what happens. Fridays are going to be so juicy moving forward. And definitely support your local artists, if nothing else. So with that, we're going to go to our next commercial break and